And lastly, from an investor perspective, what's important is their potential acquirer as well. As they get more familiar, and one of the things with partnerships is these companies try to get, they will not buy a company and pay a significant premium unless they have a high confidence that it will work. So partnership is a way for them to test the technology, test the marketability of the technology, and once they get more comfort, then they will want to step in and make sure nobody gets control of something that they think has a lot of potential. Now, there are costs to corporate partnerships. You do end up giving some rights, which means they may have the right to the technology for a certain application, and that does limit your exit. It does limit your options. I have seen cases where some other companies have refused to talk to one of our companies because they already had a partnership with one of their competitors. So you have to understand the consequences of what the deals you do. What I've also seen, and probably the most important point, is the wrong partnership can kill the company. I've seen companies where they've given away rights to the technology, but the partner is not even putting money in development of the technology, and the company has to go raise money to effectively develop a technology for somebody who does not think it's worth enough to spend money themselves. Not a good story to raise a financing upon. Signing the deal was just a start. I mean, we thought if you sign a corporate partnership, you're there. The reality is we've worked with probably most of the companies of the world, Monsanto, DSM, Cargill, and the fact that you sign the partnership is just a start. You need to have a team that's really good at managing the partnership and getting to the results. Because if you don't get to the results, it doesn't work well. We had one company, and this was completely not the company's fault. We signed a partnership. There was a 7-figure upfront payment. So the company obviously thought enough of the technology to invest a lot. The first manager on the file ended up going on maternity leave. The second manager on the file ended up getting transferred. So you're getting a manager on the file for 6 months. Well, by the time they get their head around the project, the program, they're not even working on it. Anyways, the second manager ended up getting fired, and the 31 ended up transferring. So after 2 years, there was zero progress on the file, and the project fell apart. So you have to make sure you know how to manage these projects to get to results at the end. And I do think corporate partnerships are a key area, but you do need the experience in having the people to deal with, because when you're going to a Monsanto, you're effectively going to some of the best companies in the world, and you need to have the people who have the experience on pulling these deals together.